What's up, everybody? How you doing? Bobby Simmons in the building. And as you will see, in the place to be, sitting directly next to me, ladies and gentlemen, it's the one and only Rico Davis is in the building.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
First of all, let me say thank you and to your team of people for coming here.
Thank you.
Me getting you exclusively. I love them exclusives. I love that.
First and foremost, thank you.
Oh, no,
I'm an up-and-coming artist, you know.
You got a minute to hang out?
I do.
All right,
man.
Rico Davis is in the building. Y'all don't disappear nowhere because we're going to talk to Disco Lover.
Let's chop it up.
Check it! Welcome back to the show. Bobby Simmons in the building. With my special guest, Rico Davis is here. So you're an R&B crooner from out of Jersey, which is good. I mean, can we call you an R&B crooner?
Yeah, man. Whatever fits to you, yeah.
It's what you do. And we first of all, I just want to say that we are definitely happy because we need a lot more new artists to do the type of music that you do. What you do, particularly on the song Disco Lover, for those who haven't heard it yet, definitely purchase it. He's going to tell you more about where you can go to order it on digital and purchase and stuff, but it's different. I mean, it's really way different. I'm talking about from where it seemed like it's going normal, but then it does a switch in the middle of the song to like a whole nother vibe.
Yeah,
and that's something that we haven't really had or heard in the music business in a long time. First of all, tell us a little bit about yourself, though, man. How did you even get started?
What really drove me in this direction fully was, in Camden, it was just a lot of gang-related stuff happening there. It was easy for us to get caught up in it. I was getting caught up with the wrong, crowd. And after my mom whooped my ass several times,
you need that. You need that.
Yeah.
A round of applause for mom. Yeah. No, seriously.
Shout out to mom.
No, I don't want to hear nothing about nobody saying that's domestic on the children. No.
No.
An ass whooping is valuable.
Yeah, she got me in the right direction. I just focused on school more and my academics, and then she put me in performing arts programs. Mm-hmm. And my love for it just kind of took over.
How did you find yourself to just steer away from it, or people to steer you? Because I'm sure people tried to pull you back in.
Yeah, definitely.
How did you find yourself in a place to say, look, I can't go there anymore?
Two things. The second is respect for my mom.
Right.
The first, actually, she instilled a strong sense of self-value in us from birth, from childhood, So I just, I saw where one path was going and I saw the other. I got into the arts and I was able to go to Italy and Germany and all these things as a kid. And the other stuff, it was more like getting arrested and running from the cops and stuff that just wasn't really, I didn't enjoy it.
And that's the difference. Running from the cops and then all of a sudden you find yourself in Italy. It's like you're exposed to a whole nother world. And that definitely opens up someone's pores to say like, wow, I never thought that I'd be someplace Michael Jackson has, been at. So I'm here. I can do something here.
Especially in Camden, man. It wasn't like, unfortunately at that time especially, there weren't a lot of examples for us to look at. Today we have plenty of examples. People of melanin just rocking it. But back then, nah. Like I watched MTV and, I had to draw inspiration, obviously from Usher and Michael Jackson, obviously, but it was mostly I didn't see too many brown-skinned pop stars and rock stars.
Right.
And one thing I did learn growing up is that we originated a lot of these.
Of course. So what would you call your style of music? I mean, I hate to say that because I always say rhythm and blues is rhythm and blues, but people give it another format that gives it a touch of a difference from R&B.
The foundation is definitely R&B, but when you hear my project in totality, like it really is just a range of pop, rock, dance, and R&B music. If I had to call it something, it would be those three genres.
Right. Yeah. And who's some of the people that I mean, I know you mentioned Usher, but musically, who do you think influenced you the most? And do you play? Yeah. Do you?
Not yet, man.
You don't play?
I'm learning the guitar.
Okay.
Not yet. Yeah.
Why? Because that turns the girls on, right?
I mean,
put a guitar on. It's like
Prince. Not just that. Not just that, man. It's also just it helps with singing.
Right.
What your pitch and
exactly.
things like that. Yeah.
Wow, so you're really a singer. What do you think about some of, and I say male, because it's the field that you'll be competing with. The male R&B singers today, because a lot of them really get caught up in. I know some people think the auto-tune it gives it a nice sound, but you give me your opinion. You're a singer. Mm-hmm. What is your opinion on, like, wow, so there really aren't any R&B vocalists out there?
Honestly, man, like I rock with the truth. You know, it's just life's easier that way. So
right.
I'm not gonna gas you. I look at it as evolution. You know, like it transformed into something else, and I'm just grateful that I have classic influences like Brian McKnight, Bobby Brown. You know, so in terms of the vocal aspect, I don't know, man. Like I get auto-tune. I've used it on records, but you know, you ask the people I work with, I don't record with it. I don't like it on my vocals. Like, I'd rather study and you know, just keep getting better at staying on pitch and things like that, you know. I think it adds a certain quality to the records. What I'll say is, though, like, you got to just here's the thing. I'll present this to people. And I humbly say this, too. There's a difference between singers and recording artists. And this is something that people have to understand because you'll probably enjoy more music. A singer is a singer, and that's what you'll hear on record. A recording artist is someone that mastered their sound on record. So it's a difference. Sometimes they mix in singing, sometimes they rap. I actually consider myself more of a recording artist.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know plenty of soulful R&B singers who I feel will actually excel in that lane more than me vocally. You know what I mean? But what I do on record is just a combination of influences. So don't get too hung up on singing and yada, yada. You know, just appreciate the music.
Before I get you out of here real quick, and before everybody get to experience the single Disco Lover and purchase it as well, what do you think about, and I have to ask you this, and I'm not being funny, I'm just being serious, because, you know, R&B music had suffered a lot. You had, like I mentioned, some artists who, you know, you still go out to see them, kind of saved it. R. Kelly, who, just me speaking, for me, held that body of R&B music for so many years, you know, being very different vocally and even writing-wise and style-wise. My question I'm asking to you now, do you think we will ever have another artist like him in black music, R&B music today?
Like him, no.
Well, I don't mean personal.
Okay.
I don't mean it now. I'm talking about, let me rephrase that, musically. Because we can't escape him musically.
No,
you know,
yeah,
it's the childhood of our life. Like, we can try to escape it, but we can't. I mean, I don't mean to put nobody in this position or put you in this position. It's like I just told somebody about the Bill Cosby syndrome. You know, though he was a pig, and they muted his TV show during the time he was going to trial. But once he went to jail, you can see the Cosby Show 5 days a week now, every day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying to you, because I'm just saying it's a sad thing. Like, you can say
it's not even sad.
You can say you're the next one. You can say I'm coming up.
You know what? That's not even my goal. I'll keep it 100 with you. I'm a type of dude, like, you know, like, it's not my job to, I guess, live up to anybody's expectations.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Whatever you think is great, and I appreciate it all.
Right.
But to answer your question, for R. Kelly, like, yeah, he was the pioneer of it. You
Right.
know, especially mainstream, and
exactly.
he can never take away what he did.
Musically,
yeah.
Can't take away what he did.
And the reality is, you know, just like there's night and day, like, we all have our night and day.
Right.
It's not one person who hasn't, you know, done something they're not too proud of. In his case, obviously, that, you know, all of that stuff is just horrific.
Exactly.
And I'm completely against any abuse of any children or anybody, for that matter. You know, but, you know, he was a gatekeeper.
There you go.
And what I would say is, you know, anyone that's not, if your goal is not to send healing to those girls, and send energy to him, healing energy to him, because clearly there's something that, you know, he probably went through. If you're not doing that, I just wouldn't even say anything about it.
Right.
It's just a touchy subject.
Well, there it is. I mean, you know, it's because sometimes people like to back away from it. It's okay if you or anybody want to back away. I'm not trying to incorporate you into his thing. It's just that, you know, we all of us in this room, the Bronx too.
Affects us, bro.
All of us in this room. That's the soundtrack of our mid 90s all the way, until 3-4 years ago.
It was disappointing.
Exactly.
It's
and
like,
that's pretty much all I was asking. I wasn't asking, like, do you defend them? No, we already
well,
know what's going on.
Here's the thing. Like I said, no one could judge anybody.
Right.
That's
Well,
why
I could
said,
in this point.
unless you're gonna, no, feel free. It's your prerogative.
Mm-hmm.
When I say no one could judge, what I'm saying is unless you're gonna also lay up about all your stuff,
right,
and be okay, then all you should be doing, if I'm gonna say you should do anything, all you should be doing is trying to heal the girls.
Right.
Throwing hate his way and all of those things, scolding him. His karma's taking care of all of that.
There you
feel me? Like, he's gonna pay for what he did.
I love this dude. Y'all definitely should purchase my man, Single Disco Lover. Respect him. Respect my man, Rico Davis. First of all, tell everybody where they can purchase your music at right now.
It's available worldwide. Spotify, Apple Music, all of that. Just to say a bit about the record, I want to give a special thanks to my co-producer, Keith Vaughn, Fran Cathcart, who's the man down at East Side Sound, Jason Pittman. Y'all should know him from Party Like a Rock Star. And yeah, just thank you to everyone that helped out with the record. We shot the video in Staten Island in January. And I actually just got the final edit to that. I just got to approve a few things.
Okay.
And just check out the record. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you shake your tail feather.
There you go. Yeah. So string it along, y'all. String it along and drop them numbers like a jukebox. You got the quarter. Show my man some love. Rico, thanks for coming hang out, man.
Thank you, bro.
We'll be back, y'all. Don't disappear nowhere. Check it!